Hi everyone, Deb here with Dahlia Designs. I'm here to share my, I think it's 10 finished jewelry pieces using the November Potomac Beads treasure box, and that was called Twilight Bloom. Twilight Bloom. And I did an unboxing, so if you missed that, you can go ahead and watch that now. I did use some of these. I used all but two of the black ladybugs. I used one of these huge 18 millimeter faceted beads. I used a couple of these seed beads, not a whole lot. I used some of these twisty beads, probably about half of them. I used some of these black gemstone beads, and I finished the check flat butterfly beads. Mine were pink and white. Two purple hearts. Excuse me. So sorry. Two check glass nuggets in frosted lila or lila. I don't know. Check filigree teardrops. I had 6. I had 2 purple and 2 more pink or pinkish purple. And this actually was a one of 2, I think, large black ovals from March. I did use some other things, but I finished that one, so I put it here. That was from the March kit. And then I did use some of the elastic just for one bracelet. And these were from October, but I used one of the needles and some more of this green dragon thread for one pair of earrings. And let's see, what else? Oops, I'm sliding everything around. Things I did not use. I didn't end up using any of the rose gold 3mm pearls this time, nor the antique brass findings. I do love them, but I just used rings last month or for October's, and I didn't feel like I wanted to use them again. And nothing seemed to go with the antique brass in what I made. I did not use the leaves. I'm kind of leafed out, and I just used a couple purple ones last month. I also used a cup button for last month, but these go really well with this. And I didn't use the daggers because I just used daggers in October's, and I kind of didn't want to use the same things, but I do like those. So, I used some other things from other prior boxes, and I will show them to you as we go along. Alright, I'm just going to unveil everything, and then we'll go through it in the order that I made it. Here we go. So starting up here, I'm doing them in the order I made them. These were those frosted lila nuggets. I paired them with 2 out of the 6 flat teardrops. They call them filigree. They just have like a dot design on them and a little bump in the middle. I did use some of the Rose AB crystal bicones. I used 6 of them altogether. And I put these on, it's a double dangle, so it has a lot of movement. And I put them on little heart lever backs, silver plated lever backs. That's the first thing I made. Then I made a bracelet using those 2 butterfly beads. Now, these other beads are from February. Some of them are from this bead mix we got in February's kit, and the pearls in, forget the name of them. I don't think I finished them. Here they are. These bright pink pearls were called Pandango 4mm pearls. Those were from February kit also. And then the clasp and the beading wire and the closed jump ring were from my stash. And I just strung it on, I think it's a stainless steel 7-strand wire. Similar to what we have gotten before from Potomac Beads, but I was out of the Potomac Beads one. So these were from the mix. Mix, 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 mix. Oh, these crystal cubes, those were from a different month. And here they are, I think. Those were from August. These last 2 on here and over here, Those are from August, crystal cubes. So that's that, and that is a 7-inch bracelet, not adjustable. I thought it was cute with the butterflies. And then I think I made this next, I'm not 100% sure. This was from January, I think I mentioned that before. These were the gemstones, the black oval, I call them barrel beads, mini barrel beads. These were in the November kit, these grayish, I think they called them rondelles, but they're like almost like a double bicone with a Saturn type feel to them. And then I just used 2 black seed beads from March, the 80 seed beads right here next to this uh, gemstone. I think it's a gemstone focal bead. And I really like that. That's also about a 7-inch, maybe 7 1/4. It's a little bit looser than this one, but you see they're about the same. So I'm calling them both 7-inch. And again, just on bead wire with crimps and a sort of antique silver lobster and a silver plated closed jump ring. I did make earrings to go with that, just simple little earrings with the ovals and the grayish beads and the seed beads here and here. Just put the wire wrap them on a single silver plated head pin and put them on surgical steel ear wires. Then I made these next. These are, I had to find my foot batteries in my thread zapper. I used that green dragon thread for these, and these were called purple hearts, but they looked more burgundy to me, but maybe they're purple. I don't know. I matched them up with garnet and these little red crystals. They're like a garnet with a gold or bronze on them. I don't have the label for them anymore, but I just put 9 on and I went through 2 or 3 times, I think twice, and I tied it off in the back, and that's where I need the thread zapper for. And I just hooked on a because you know the lever backs go this way. These also have a heart, gold with a heart. I'm not holding them very high up for you to see. And the camera's deciding it doesn't want to focus. Wow, sorry about that. It's because of all the shine. Anyway, those were from February 23, and I thought they were pretty. And I think that burgundy color goes well even if they are a purple. They're more like a cross between a red and a purple, I guess. I don't know. I like them. I think they're cute. I didn't want to just put a jump ring through, and the other alternative would be to find a pinch bail or something. Anyway, so then I thought I really should use one of these, and I didn't want it on a bracelet because it's huge. And so I made a necklace. I wasn't gonna make a necklace. I was gonna do all bracelets today, or earrings, or both bracelets and earrings. But I decided to do a necklace. Now to do that, all we had were small beads, and even I went back and looked through my stash and I found, you know, like these, they're all, well, all I had left anyway were smaller beads. I did use more of these gray beads, but I had a wintry mix in glass pearls of white, purple, and blue. I didn't use the blue, so maybe I'll use them for my next Joy of Blue collab, which is probably the last one, is this month. Anyway, I think. I don't know. I have to go watch Sarah's channel and see. Anyway, so I just wire wrapped this like a bead link, you know, with on a domed silver plated head pin. I did use some of the seed beads from the kit here as spacers. You can see them here, 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 here. And I brought in some of my own stash, these sort of clear and purple drook beads, they're called. They're check glass. Because I didn't have enough purple pearls, the large ones, And that's kind of why I ended up with this design, because I wanted to use the purple pearls up. I had a few more little ones, a couple more left. I used two in earrings. I think I had two left after that, but I used up all the larger purple pearls. This was the last one of the large ones. So I had to figure out a pattern where I could utilize all the large purple pearls and most of the little ones. And I have a lot of the white, um, yeah, I guess they're like 8 millimeter white glass pearls too. And then I just thought, well, I'm not using very much from the kit, so I used the seed beads and the gray and this big monstrous 18 millimeter. They said it looks bigger than that to me, but it probably is. One of the pearls and one of the glass check glass beads from my stash. This is about an 18-inch plus the dangle. Actually, let me check that. I'm pretty sure I checked it twice. Got to find out who's naughty or nice, you know, that whole thing. Yeah, it's 18-inch plus a 2-inch extender, which just has one of the small purple pearls, a seed bead, and one of the check glass beads from my stash. So that is that necklace. I think it came out really pretty. I was pretty pleased. It's just strung on a purple amethyst beading wire from a different company. So anyway, and again, I just used a lobster claw clasp in like an antique silver, so that I could put an extender on. And this is a closed jump ring, and then I attached the extender chain with a small open jump ring. And this is wire wrapped directly onto the extender chain. So that's that. And then to go with that, I made these earrings. These were the two purple teardrops that I had in that pack of 6. So I had this color, the pinkish, sort of a lilac pink, but these are definitely like a purple. I put a seed bead on top of them, wire wrapped it, and I did the same link as here because I had enough of those. And just another double dangle again with this time silver lever backs with hearts on them. And oh, was silver in the first one, and then these were the gold ones with hearts. I have both colors. Then I thought, well, we got stretch cord. I should use stretch cord. I don't like using stretch cord. I like wearing it. I don't like making them. So I strung it at first, and I left off one of these, and I had to restring it, which is good anyway because um, I had another one of these beads on these. All these beads except these gold ones were from the kit, and except for this one, I'll tell you about that in a minute. These gold ones were from their check faceted rounds. They were from the July kit, and their color is Aztec Gold. I just needed something, again, a little bigger. At first I was going to use the pearls from the kit, and they weren't working for me. They weren't popping. So I used the jet barrel beads, the ladybugs, and I kind of put them in facing in opposite directions each time. And then the Aztec Gold. And then these are they're called Picasso Red. They're sort of a reddish brown. I went looking through my gold spacers and things, looking for something that would hide the knot. Because the first time I strung it, I had another one of these here, and the knot wouldn't go into the hole on that, nor on these jet beads. None of the holes in any of the beads were big enough. So I thought, well, and none of the gold I had matched this Aztec Gold in all my gold beads that I have. I have tons of them. None of them looked right. I tried like 5 different ones that were sort of close, maybe, but I didn't like any of them with it. Then I remembered I had some large hole gemstone beads, and I had gotten them years ago at a different company. It's a mix, and I happened to find this sort of reddish brown. I don't know. It might be red jasper. I'm not exactly sure because it's in a mix. I had a tiger's eye out at first, but it was too tan and not reddish enough. But this, I think, looks really good with it, and the knot's hidden in there. So you can wear it, you know, like that with that in the front, or you can flip that around and just wear it any old way you want to, you know. but I like it with that as kind of a focal bead and the knots in there. Now I did glue the knot. I did like a triple knot kind of thing. I glued it, I let it dry, I cut the things off and then tucked it into here. So there you go. I made a stretch bracelet. Woohoo. And then these are the earrings to match. These are just on plain lever backs. And I just did the Aztec gold, the ladybug, these mm, twisted beads, and I made it, to me, I was thinking the ladybug going up to the branch kind of thing. I just think they look cool. It almost looks like a Japanese or Chinese pagoda thing to me. I don't know. My brain goes in weird places. But anyway, those are different and they go with the bracelet. And then the last thing I made was another pair of earrings. I used the last of um, these things, filigree drops. And I just see they're pink and I think they're the same color as these. Yep. But I thought not everybody likes double dangles, so I just used 4 of the Rose AB crystals. Now these are those Spice Lavender rounds, check glass rounds from August, just to bring in a little more um, color and not all clear kind of thing. You know what I mean? And they're just on a silver plated head pin with surgical steel ear wires. So those are my 10 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Using November 2023 treasure box from Potomac Beads primarily, along with things from earlier boxes like I showed. And with that, if you are interested in any of these, if you're interested in the treasure box or their kit box, which is patterns and things, which I don't get, there are links down below. Or if you're interested in just shopping for anything else beady, they do have a lot of bead weaving. They have some gemstones, not a ton, but they have some. They have a lot of check glass and crystals and things like that. So if you're interested, please go use the link below to go check out potomacbeads.com. I would greatly appreciate it because it shows them that you came from my channel and, you know, maybe I'll get some credit for bringing them some business or something. I don't know. Anyway, I enjoyed this and I did this all in one sitting. Today is Thursday, November 30th. So on the last day of November, I managed to get all this made this morning. And I took a little break then and then came back up to record. So here I am, and thank you again for watching. I hope you have a wonderful December, and I'm moving on to the December box soon. Bye for now. Hugs, love, and peace.